Howdy, it's Pastor Tiffany coming to you with your daily check-in. I hope you all are doing well. It is a rainy day out, but it's one of those nice rainy days out where it's nice and just kind of a soft rain, exactly what creation needs, beats the downpours. So enjoy this rainy day. We haven't had one like this in a long time, so sit back, relax, read a book, whatever, get under a cover, enjoy this rainy day. Okay, getting to our trivia. What did Jesus say will happen to the house built on the sand? The answer is, it will fall with a great crash. That is found in Matthew chapter 7, verses 26 through 27. Gary said it would not stand. In essence, it'll fall. And Gretchen said that it fell. So woohoo to you two. Okay, if you've ever if you ever stood on sand on the beach and had the waves come in and you could feel it coming out from underneath your feet, that's what happens when you build something on sand. The water comes and it just takes the sand out from underneath and it can't stand. It has nothing solid to stand on. Alrighty, today's trivia question is, who was the youngest of Jesse's sons? Who was the youngest of Jesse's sons? All right. Okay. You are invited to mail in your tithes or your offerings if you would like to do that. If you have a joy or a concern and want to get a hold of me, please text, email, call, whatever you need to do. Gladly talk to you. We do have the new upper rooms again. If you would like one of those, let me know. I can make sure you get it. There are still tornadoes. This is that time of year. There's going to be several tornadoes between now and the end of the tornado season. So if you would like to give to tornado recovery, you can either go on UMCOR's website, UMCOR, or you can mail it to the church and Morgan will send off one check for that. All right. Let us turn down the scriptures to Proverbs as we continue on. We're in the first chapter. We'll start with verse 20 and we'll finish out chapter 1 today. It says, "Wisdom cries out in the street. In the squares she raises her voice. At the busiest corner she cries out. At the entrance of the city gates she speaks. How long, O simple ones, will you love being simple? How long will scoffers delight in their scoffing, and fools hate knowledge? Give heed to my reproof. I will pour out my thoughts to you. I will make my words known to you, because I have called and you refused, have stretched out my hand and no one heeded. And because you have ignored all my counsel and would have none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when panic strikes you, when panic strikes you like a storm, and your calamity comes like a whirlwind. When distress and anguish come upon you, then they will call upon me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but will not find me. Because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, would have none of my counsel, and despised all my reproof. Therefore they shall eat the fruit of their way, and be sated with their own devices. For waywardness kills the simple, and the complacency of fools destroys them. But those who listen to me will be secure, and will live at ease without dread of disaster." Fluffers, I'm trying to read. Come here. Come here. You're still wet from walking over, huh? Yes. Is this better? I was trying to read the scriptures to him. Can you say hi? Say hi. Yes. Okay. So, what is this part of Proverbs trying to tell us today? Well, if you've ever had a kid and you tell them that you shouldn't do something, don't touch the stove because it's hot, and then they touch it and they burn their finger, what do? You say, "Told you so." And sometimes it's kind of some funny things that they do that you've told them not to do. We used to call it in our house the Rickert curse. If mom told you not to do something and you did it, then you would get hurt or something would happen. That was the Rickert curse. Rickert is her maiden name. That's where that came from. But that's what this is talking about. God wants to give us wisdom. What exactly is wisdom? Wisdom is the mind of God. And we have to watch out that our pride does not get in the way. And our pride is thinking more highly of our own wisdom and desires than of God's. So if we get our pride out of the way and we listen to what God is saying and we follow what He says, then we're good. Now there was a part in there that talked about the simple or the fool. When he's talking about the simple, he's not talking about those who have mental deficiencies, those who don't think nearly as strongly as others. What he's talking about is a character deficiency. That's what simple means in this passage, or fool in some other translations. It's a character deficiency. To whom do we put our trust? To whom do we listen to? Because when we don't listen to God and then something happens, it's the same thing as when we tell our kid, don't stick your finger in the light socket. And then they do it and they get hurt. And it's like, I told you so. That's what God does for us. He says, I have wisdom. I know what I'm talking about. You might want to listen. So, let us continue on in Proverbs tomorrow, and we will start to learn some more things. We're just getting prepped. You'll notice the whole first chapter is just prepping us for what He has to say. He's getting our minds in the right place so that we can listen to the wisdom that He has. Alrighty. Our trivia for today is, who was the youngest of Jesse's sons? Who was the youngest of Jesse's sons? If you think you know, let me know. Alrighty. Until we can meet again, please stay safe. Stay home. Stay away from other people. Keep the social distancing going so we can get out of this faster and sooner than we would if everybody was out and about. Because I surely can't wait to be back here with you all again. We're going to party. The first Sunday we can be back together, we are going to party. Alrighty, can't wait to see you. May God bless you.